Welcome viewers to the SD online classes. Today we are going to do class 10 MBSc Physics chapter 1. The chapter is light, reflection and refraction. Page number in your textbook will be 28 onwards. The topic that we today are going to do is some common terms used in refraction to lenses. When you are going to study lenses, what are the common things that we will encounter, you will see each and every time. So let us start from the first one. It is center of curvature. These things were little bit you have done in your mirror also, but they are slightly different according to the diagram we can understand. Okay, center of curvature, and the second one will be principal axis, right? The third one is optical center. Fourth one is aperture. Number 5, principal focus, the main focus, that means. Then number 6, the next term that is under there is focal length. Number 7 is focal plane. Now with the help of diagram we will try to understand what they are all in both concave and convex. Okay, we will not write the details, but just try to understand what are they. Suppose you have a convex lens. A convex lens is like this, okay, and there will be a line just like in case of mirror. We call it P dash. This P dash is the principal axis, okay, and this is the lens center of curvature. What is the meaning of center of curvature is this. Suppose this was a circle means sphere actually, okay, the ball. Similarly this side also, okay. Then if for this one, if this is the center, we call it C1. For this face, this is the center, we call it C2, right? So from here it is the pole, here it is the pole. This we will call it the first pole, this will the second pole, this will be. So at the middle will be your optical center, we'll call it O. Now from center of curvature is OC1. OC1, okay, not OC1 actually, C1 and C2, they are center of, I mean just center, okay, center of curvature. Fine. In the diagram, C1 is the center of curvature, C2 is the center of curvature. In case of your convex lens also it is possible. This is your convex lens, right? This is that line, principal axis. It is a part of the circle, right? This side also is a part of a circle. So this will be your center C1, this side will be the center for this one. So from the optical center OC1, this is the center, it is the radius actually. The C1 and C2 are center of curvature. Fine, you understand what is center of curvature. It is not inside the lens, okay. Remember, this is the lens, outside, 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 outside. First thing is done. Now the second thing is this line P dash is your principal axis, something like main axis, okay. Now next is optical center. Optical center is this one, middle of the lens, middle of the lens. What is this? Optical center. You must write in your notebook also while I am doing this one. Okay, then you will easily understand in the lens where to call what. Aperture. Next is the aperture. What is aperture? It's not difficult to understand aperture. Aperture is the size L dash. Understand this size. Here also you can call it somewhere here L dash. It is the diameter of the surface of the lens. Don't call this diameter. Okay, this is the lens. Okay, this is the lens. Lens will look like something like this. This type of lens will be there, and this part will be called the size of the lens, or it is called aperture. So this will be L dash. In both the diagram it is true. Okay, for convex also, for concave also. Principal focus. You remember focus is half of the radius of curvature. So similarly, if here is the center of optical center, here is the center of curvature, here at the middle of this you will get f1. Between this and this, the center, here you will get f2. Similarly, here you will get f1. Exactly between these two you will get f2. Now what are they? f1 and f2 are principal focus, right? You understand how do you know principal focus? Because there all the light are going to converge, or they will diverge out, look like they are diverging from there in case of convex and concave. What is the next one? Focal length. Focal length is what? Focal length is the distance from O to f1, O to f2. Here O to f1, O to f2, O f1, and also call it f1. You can call it small letter O f2. That means f2. In both the diagram it is true. This is focal length. Done. What is next? We have done what is principal focus also. Focal plane. Focal plane is what? It is the plane where the focus is situated. Okay, suppose light is entering from here, and it will all get converge here. So that line here, if I make a wall, that will be called focal plane. This wall will be called focal plane. So focal plane will be, it is not possible to write what is focal plane here, it will in the letters, but I can show you here. For convex, light will come, principal axis O. See this side, see I will not write F. You know that this will happen. Isn't this the property of light in the lens or mirror both? Then understand, even if you tilt the light slightly here, there also it will fall in this region, this line, this plane. So this is called focal plane. Okay, this is focal plane. Right. Similarly, in the case of concave lens also it is possible to draw it. Suppose the ray of light is coming like this, okay, and like this. What will happen? It will go here and it will go here, slightly diverting away. See here they are going together, they are coming at one point, here they are going away from. So that it will appear that it is coming from here. So this is your focal plane. Now similarly this will, if I draw two more lines, I will not make it here somewhere. Okay, here it will meet when the line is parallel. Okay, when the line is parallel, I will make it here. It's possible to make. Suppose this is the parallel line. Okay, just like this is the parallel line, parallel line. Now what will happen? They will go away from here. They will go away from here. They will come to the focus, come to the focus. But these two are not coming parallel, slightly making some angles. So they will come here and they will meet it here, and it will be in the same focal plane. I think I have made some mistake in the focal plane. It should be like this. Okay, I'll redraw the diagram again. Okay, this one I need to correct that one. Just let me wait for some time. I'll make it here. It's the one, right? Parallel lines, parallel line, it will go away, it will go away. So they will look like they are coming from here, coming from here. This is your focus. Fine, this is understood. Okay, now if they make some angle like this and like this, some angle, parallel line, then what will happen? They will also go away, they will also go away, but this time they will make in some other point here. So but this will be your focal plane. Okay, this is your focal plane, that is the one. Not very important in the understanding, only if you understand. Wherever the light is converged coming at one point, that is the plane, that is the focal plane. Okay, so this is all in simple way. The radius of curvature is still called OC1, will be called capital R. This distance is capital R. OF is still called small f, just like mirror. Okay, I will not confuse you to make many terms here, because they are pretty much same like your mirror. If you understand the mirror, you will understand this also. Thank you. In the next class, we will continue that activity based on the convex lens.